Hi guys, I'm Amira, owner of Shape Lounge. I'm here with my special friend, Cindy Shea.
Hola, hello.
And we are here for her first day of a very exciting journey, exciting transformation. So I'll let her talk to you guys a little bit about what she's looking for and what's been going on.
All right, well, Amira and I met when I was in my 20s and young, and much thinner. I was probably a size 0/3. We shared clothes. It was a different time. It was before I had children, and we were actually on tour with Joan Sebastian, and getting to tour the world, and it was amazing. And then after I decided to start my own business and music company, which was Mariachi Divas, here I am, 23 years later, about.
Yeah.
I think I've had the band for 23 years. Now I have a son that's about to turn 21 in a few days, and another one that's 10, and I'm, a single mother, raised both of my boys, and ran a very successful, music business from what I feel, is
Just a few Grammys here and there. Nothing, no big deal.
No,
so anyway.
But seriously,
Yeah.
we work hard. It's a very hardworking group of women, and I've noticed the struggle for all of us is because we work so hard, because we work pretty much every day of the week, we don't find time to for ourselves, for our own health, and that's a problem. And I think a lot of the women that come in my band, they're 18, 19, 20, right out of high school. They're into looking good, because they're trying to impress their man, or impress themselves, and it's more of a vanity issue as far as wanting to look good in that outfit, to go to the club, or even look good in their mariachi suit, because it's hard to look good in a mariachi suit. It shows everything. And for me at this point, now I'm 47, going to be 48 years old. I started the band when I was 25, and I went up to the double digits in clothes, and I have struggled with weight for so many years. I think since I became a mom, that's when the problem started, and I never really left. I've always bounced off diet plans, where you lose 10 or 15 pounds and you feel good, and then as soon as you're off it, or the next tour happens, and you're eating out through drive-thrus or great catering or whatever it is, you lose track of all that motivation and work you had just put in. It's hard to stay on a regimen of being in a gym when you're traveling and you're working as much as you do, and running home to kids and contracts to book and so on. So I've just had a constant struggle, and there's 1,000 excuses that I could leave here. I could go down a list that all of you could probably relate with, and you're always going to hear from the skinny ones, well, you have to find time, and it's not that hard, make substitutions. Even though you're eating out, you could still find better foods when you go through the drive-thru. And I know all those things. And, ironically enough, I was actually a personal trainer when I was right out of high school at 3 different gyms. And I got my certificate, and I know how to work out, and I know how to lose weight. The thing is the motivation on your own to be able to actually do it. So when I was, talking with Amira and found out that she actually started her own company, and it's all about a lifestyle change. It's not a quick fix. It's not, let me just fix you in the moment, and then you go back to whatever you're doing, and then you're going to end up back here again, for another fix. It's not about that, because she's here to coach you on, dietary assistance and on the best foods to eat and combinations, not to starve you, but to find the best combinations for whatever your health, issues are. And in combination with that, she has her company and her business here help you with the process of what is it called that you have here? Why don't you explain that? Jump in here.
Yeah. So
I can't see you, girl.
Yeah. So we have a great machine here. What I love about it is that, first of all, it's non-invasive. Okay, so there's no pain, no downtime, and it just gives you that motivation. So basically, each session, you'll get the equivalent of 3 to 4 months of working out in one 30-minute session. So it kind of gives you that push, because you'll start to see results already, and that'll motivate you to eat better and to exercise. And it's just nice to actually get results, because as you know, so many people will eat really well, they'll exercise, and they still have the layer of fat, and it's not motivating. You just don't feel like you want to keep eating healthy when you don't see results. So what's amazing about this machine, it's all in one machine. It burns fat and builds muscle at the same time, and it can tighten skin as well. So it's very exciting. It's new technology, and when I did this on myself, I was so impressed. I really wanted to share it with as many people as possible, and my goal here is to really empower you guys to know how to eat and find the right diet that's custom fit for you, because there's no one size fits all diet, as we know. So my goal is to empower you, and so that way you don't have to even rely on these treatments. You'll know how to maintain your results, or you can come in for touch-up sessions if you want, but the goal is to not, where you don't have to feel like you have to come here for the rest of your life. You know what to do with your body, and just give you that control over your life. And we also offer life coaching here and counseling for personal issues as well. That all plays a role: mind, body, spirit, mind, body, soul. It's all interconnected. So that's kind of what we talk about here. And I hope to help you guys, and excited to see you guys here.
She's shy and nervous.
I know. She made me get on camera. I'm here for you. I'm on here for you.
I thought it would be a good idea because I've never been the type that was afraid to say my age. I'm actually really proud of the accomplishments and life I've lived, and I'm really proud of that as a strong, independent woman.
Yeah.
But what I'm not proud of is my body image, and something that just happened recently that made me feel really bad about myself, which I won't put names out there because it didn't feel good for this to happen, but I was actually kind of hired for a gig, a television gig, and it felt good, back in the day when we did all the stuff with Joan Sebastian, and we were the cute girls behind the band, and all these dudes, and it was us. And I was hired for a job like that, and then all of a sudden they wanted to see pictures, and I was cut from the gig. And due to my age, due to my body type, and wow, that hurt. That was a body image crash for me. It was wow. And it made me feel really bad about myself for a moment. And then I had to remind myself, hey, you know what? Like, you can't judge, one person's, decision off of who you are as a person and all that. But it did make me rethink how I feel about myself. And although I do love myself, of course, because a lot of people say, do you not love yourself? I love myself. And I don't have a problem with that part of me. I'm a happy person and proud. But I do feel bad because recently my blood pressure has been really high due to maybe stress and the changes in life, that happen. And I am anemic. I'm pre-diabetic now, I was told. I know that while I was pregnant with my second son, I had gestational diabetes. It was really hard to change my diet during that time, but I did it. And now I'm going to have to do that again to stay away from diabetes. And that's scary. And when you hear those things, you go, wow, now this isn't funny. And it makes me think about all the things happening. That phone call I got, that canceled me off that gig, that was an image thing. And too bad for them because they're lost as far as I'm concerned. But at the same time, I still want to feel good. I want to be able to go to a fitting and have wardrobe put out and not think, oh my God, I'm going to have to, be embarrassed on TV because I can't fit into this, or I'm going to look fat, or I'm going to look, and I hate those words. I do hate those words, but unfortunately in the entertainment industry, this is what I'm faced with. And it's horrible. It's just horrible. It's a horrible situation. And so I want to just reiterate the fact that I do know you have to love yourself, and I do love myself, but I also know that I'm not healthy, period. I'm not healthy. My lifestyle isn't healthy. I don't sleep enough. I eat wrong. My health is bad, and something like this could really change my life. So what I was thinking, because Amira and I have been friends for so long, she's always promoted, a healthy lifestyle. She's always been, for me, I've always called her the skinny girl. But even when I was skinny, I was unhealthy. So it was funny because we could share clothes back in the day, but I still knew that I had health issues that were going to be different than hers because I wasn't eating right. And there's always the girl that's thin, but you could see them eating grease and wrong. And then the girl that's thin that's eating kale or whatever they're eating, grilled chicken.
They used to make fun of me too on tour. Do you remember? They'd make fun of my tofu sandwiches.
She couldn't even eat when we went on tour because we were in Mexico and they were eating tacos off the street.
So I was the weird one.
And it was really hard. So even when I was pregnant on tour, we both pretty much starved ourselves because there was nothing we could do.
Beef jerky, protein bars.
It was really hard. I would literally ask for a block of cheese sometimes because I didn't even know what to do. But here we are now, many years later, and I want to see her succeed. And by her succeeding isn't now at our age isn't always it's not a monetary gain. It's feeling like, I don't know, fulfillment in your heart that you're doing what you love as a job and you're helping other people's lives. That's how I feel with Mariachi Divas. Like, every day I go out and I play, I feel good about it. And a lot of people ask me, why do you still do quinceañeras, or why do you still play weddings, or why are you playing, these jobs when you can be out touring and only doing those things? And I say, because that's what made me fall in love with music, and especially mariachi, was being with that person and changing someone's life, giving them that memory. And I want her to be able to have those memories now, where she is with someone and they come back to her 6 months later, or a year later, or 6 years later, and say, thank you for changing my life. Because by changing my lifestyle, not only do I feel you added on years of my life, but I'm happier. I look in the mirror and I'm proud of myself that I changed my lifestyle. And maybe you will expand your lifespan, and that's a good thing.
Right.
So I'm here today, not only to see her office and where she works and be very proud of her here in the beautiful city of Pasadena, but to say this is a day one for me of trying. And I told her, you know what, like, let's do this, because I believe in you and she believes in me. And we can't cheat each other because we're friends. So if she asked me if I cheated on eating something, I'll just say, yeah, I did, I'm sorry.
Yes.
But I feel like if we can make changes here, and show you that it's possible with someone like me, who has literally doubled in weight size since I started in the entertainment industry. And that's not easy to say, but a lot of women are afraid to say their weight or their age.
Right.
I'm really not afraid of it.
How old are you? 40?
I'm 47.
47.
I'm gonna be 48 in October. I started the Divas in 1999, so I was about 25.
It gets harder, and no matter what, it does get harder, after 35, 40.
After kids,
there's so many factors. The stress levels that we're all under, there are so many factors that, again, it's just really about lifestyle, and nothing makes me happier, really, just to see you guys happy and healthy. And this, like she said, this is not about a lack of self-love, and it's not about, just focusing on the physical. It really is. It's a whole lifestyle that's going to help your health, extend your life, make you feel better. That's what I want. That was the purpose of this new business for me. It's really about that. So
another topic too is the dangers of going under the knife.
Oh my gosh, that's a whole
have
thing.
Surgical bariatric procedures
so many
done.
Procedures getting done. Yes, and the Brazilian butt lifts.
There's so much, and I would, if it was a quick, easy fix, I would do it, and I think a lot of other people would too. I want to be thin. I want to feel better.
Right.
But at the same time, you're getting a surgical procedure done. I play a trumpet. What happens after that? Am I going to be able to go back and play the same? Am I going to be able to have the same air? Even after COVID in 2020, I never could breathe the same. After 2 C-sections, I don't breathe the same. Like, every time I have any type of surgery done, something changes. Getting my gallbladder out. The littlest things change the way you perform. And I'm like, well, how would that change me? How would that? That's a stomach procedure. So
and
it's very scary. Shrinking your stomach, in some way or form. I'm not against it, and I'm not against anybody who's done it. I would, if somebody offered it to me right now, I probably would say, yes, let's do it. Because you get to this point in your life where you're desperate for change, and you'll take the quickest, fastest way out. But God, I also believe, works in strange ways, and both of our dads are in heaven and maybe working another way and put us together today. Because maybe I had those thoughts in my head to run to the doctor's office and just say, let's do this the fast way. And now we're reconnected, and she told me today on the phone, give me a chance to do this the right way with you for a lifestyle change, and see if you can do it in a natural way, Cindy, and you can show the people that love you and the people that follow you and the people that follow Mariachi Divas, and even your own band members that are 20 years younger than you, that it is possible to make changes, this way rather than the other way. And, knowing my mom has dementia based off of getting anesthesia, less than a year ago, she woke up and she didn't know where she was. And nothing's ever been the same again for us. I know anytime you get anesthesia, it's dangerous, and those are dangerous, very dangerous procedures done. So I know this is a long video, but I think it's important to document this, because these are my feelings, and this isn't me opening up a magazine, finding the first sculpting body change, quick fix. I'm gonna make you a size 0 today. This isn't one of those. This is somebody I trust, somebody who has followed health regimens her whole life. So don't look at her and say, of course she's skinny. It's easy for her, you know, to say do this and do that. It's not easy for us. I'm here to say, I agree. I absolutely agree. But she's also not out eating fries and burgers every day either. She's followed a very strict diet, and I think her being around people that have struggled with weight has encouraged her to start this and try to help others to live a healthier lifestyle. Healthy doesn't always mean skinny or a size 0 either. That's not what we're talking about.
Right.
It's just being at a place where you don't have high blood pressure, you are not pre-diabetic. Knowing those things are happening to me right now means I am not at a good place. You know, I went to Magic Mountain yesterday with my kids, and I couldn't go on one ride because I know it's dangerous when you have high blood pressure.
Right.
So I can't even enjoy the things that I want to do with my kids now because I have to be careful.
Quality of life,
Quality of life has changed.
And it's so huge. And I just want to say to you guys too, the mild thing is like, there's no harm in trying. Like, why not try the natural route first? Surgery is always there, right? You can always do it if you're like, oh my gosh. So I'm not against it if it is necessary, but why not try? There's this great technology offered to us that's only been available for a few years. This is brand new. So why not try it and try, you know, changing the lifestyle? Worst case, okay, you're not happy, but I've already seen so many people just be so happy and so motivated. That's the thing, they get motivated. They see changes already, you know, quickly. They just want to keep doing it. So, yeah.
Well, tell them the name of your company.
So we're called Shape Lounge LLC. We're in Pasadena. The website is theshapelounge.com, and then Instagram at the Shape Lounge, so you can follow us and kind of see what we're doing. I'll be posting videos and before and after photos, all types of things to help motivate and inspire you guys. And yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, Diva fans, Amira here recorded on our Joan Sebastian tribute album that we did.
Yes.
And she sang Tatuajes, so that's her voice. She went to the Grammys with us that year. We were nominated for that album, and
Amazing.
And yeah, we've just, for some reason, we always connect back. You know, she was never officially like, you know, working diva all the time, but we've always stayed connected for a reason, and I think that we have a great bond, and we both can really help others if this process works. And I know it's going to take not just coming to an office for 30 minutes. It's
not a quick fix.
It's a 24/7 lifestyle change that has to happen in the home. And so remember that, divas, no more pizza parties after rehearsals for a while.
Or healthier pizzas. I have good alternatives, I promise. And
Yeah, for sure. So this is day one.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. And as you can see, you know, I'm not here with makeup on, or my hair is a wet mess from the shower. I put on a tank top. I never show my arms. I know they're flabby. I know who I am. I'm not afraid to hide it because I'm ready to make that change. So I think that's a strong sign that it's time, and hopefully I can be, you know, a good influence for others out there going through the same issues I am, or even people that aren't but want to stay on a good healthy regimen. This is a place that you can come and continue that. Or like she said, if you just want to enhance anything, you can get a nice butt lift or any of those things, you know. You can come in as much as you want, or you can, you know, focus on diet. But for boys too, right? Oh my God, guys love this, especially abs. Or you can do your butt too, whatever you want. We do it all. So so yeah, it's fun. I hope to see you guys here. Okay, day one. See you guys later. Bye.